Wadi Rum Day Tour from Aqaba Port by Alice Phillips. A day in the red desert of legends. I could feel my pulse quicken the moment I stepped off the cruise ship and into the Jordanian sunlight. The salty scent of the Red Sea still lingered in the air, but my heart was already miles inland, chasing mirages and myths in the desert known as Wadi Rum. Our tour manager greeted us right at the cruise exit door, flashing a warm smile and a clipboard. Within minutes, I was comfortably settled in an air-conditioned vehicle, watching the city of Aqaba dissolve in the rear-view mirror as we headed toward one of Jordan's most iconic landscapes. The drive took about 40 minutes, but honestly, it felt like a blink. The landscape began to shift dramatically from the palm-lined streets of Aqaba to vast open plains framed by jagged rose-colored mountains. I had seen photos of Wadi Rum before. Who hasn't seen Lawrence of Arabia? But nothing prepares you for its scale and silence in real life. Into the heart of the desert. As soon as we arrived at the protected area, I stepped onto the sand and let it pour between my fingers. It was fine, soft, and burned with color, peach, ochre, blush, cinnamon, as if the desert had been dusted with powdered sun. Then came the real thrill, our 4x4 Jeep tour. I hopped into the open back truck, held tight to the rail, and grinned as the driver hit the gas. We sped off into this surreal landscape, and suddenly I was a tiny dot, moving through a sea of ancient stone and silence. We weaved through towering canyons and crimson cliffs, darted over rolling sand dunes, and stopped to admire ancient rock glyphs etched by civilizations long gone. The wind sang in my ears, and the sun glinted off every rock face like golden armor. Every few minutes, I'd catch my breath, not from motion, but from wonder. One moment I'll never forget was standing atop a sand dune with the engine turned off, the world utterly still. I could see for miles, and yet I felt like I was nowhere, just suspended between earth and sky. Back to the blue. Eventually, dusty and sun-kissed, we made our way back to Aqaba. The return ride was quieter. Maybe it was the desert that had stunned us all into silence. Or maybe it was that peaceful kind of tired that only comes from real adventure. Back at the port, I looked out over the Red Sea, its waters now shimmering under the late afternoon sun, and couldn't believe where the last 6 hours had taken me. From cruise ship to canyon, from comfort to raw nature, and back again. Summary of the day. One word, otherworldly. Today I didn't just visit a desert. I wandered into a living painting shaped by time, wind, and stories.